All right, we've got a special video for you today. We're actually going to be talking Equilibrium Clash Kit. That'd be Paul against the Avenging guy. And so something we're super excited about, Equilibrium, our fifth set, comes out March 28th worldwide. With that, you can snag one of these, a Clash Kit, which is 2 decks ready to clash, ready to go straight out of the box. So I'll let Ridge kind of tell you a little bit about what's in there, and then we're going to get into some gameplay. We're going to play a game against each other with these decks.
You get the Avenging guy and Paul the Waiter. I can read a little bit of like the flavor of what you can expect.
I love this.
It says the ultimate fan favorite showdown. Get ready for a showdown unlike any other, where delusions of grandeur and misguided heroism collide. Paul, the self-proclaimed mastermind and member of the Alpha Hunters, always bites off more than he can chew. On the other side stands the Avenging guy, an overly enthusiastic LARPer with dreams of becoming a hero. If only he had the skill to match his ambition. In this two-player clash kit, it's all about heart. Will you rally behind Paul and his big talk, or fly solo with the Avenging Guy's wannabe vigilante spirit? So pretty cool, pretty flavorful to the story.
Yeah, I love
And
it.
then with that, we have what is it? 10 total uh,
Alternate arts.
exclusive cards, but
Yeah.
then there's 8 alternate arts. So you get 4 alternate arts in red, 4 alternate arts in green, and then the contenders are actually double sided. This is the only way to
So
get a
only way
double
to get
sided.
these double-sided. So normal Avenging guy, full art, same art on the other side, and then, like I said, got the Paul full art over here as well.
And yeah, it was a really fun product to put together. I know Ryo and Jay Crane spent a lot of time helping, assemble the decks and
We gave him a couple tough tasks, cards that had to be in it, cards
yeah,
cards we wanted to get in there, and characters, and they did a great job
yep, they did a good
helping
job.
us put it together. And so some of those arts you'll see in the gameplay, but I can go through green is the original, the Avenging guy, a 3/1 Clash card. That was first set.
Set one, yep.
First set. Another set one favorite, Amazon Rainforest, gets a alternate art, and then a real fan favorite card, one of my favorites, is Sonoro the Awakened Breaker, which I love this artwork on
Yeah, it's a
here.
good artwork.
On here, another original. And then Vengeance, which is Clash buff
Clash buff.
from this set.
Yep.
You can get an alternate art in the Clash kit. So,
And then the Clash buff alternate art for red is Commendation. Pretty cool. It's Paul cheering on, Warcry as he fights Torque. If you've read Torque Therapy, we've got Solar Smash. So
which now features Torque
yep,
instead of
it was
Flare
Yep,
in the
first
original.
time. And then Piercing Strike. So another kind of interpretation from the comic book, and then Flare Solar Force. So some really cool alternate arts there.
Yeah. So we are going to dive right into gameplay. I'm going to be the Avenging guy, LARPing expert.
I'll be Paul the Waiter.
Ridge will be Paul the Waiter, and we'll kind of show you what these decks are all about.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. So I've got the Avenging guy in my Krung sleeves naturally, and Ridge is playing Paul in his Torque sleeves.
All right, let's see. What kind of damage can we do?
Oh boy.
I don't love my opening hand, honestly. Doesn't really help me early.
All right.
Six.
I'll take 4.
All right.
This is a friendly game. I'm not going to make him cut it.
Yeah. I wouldn't let him if he wanted to.
Try. All right. We have already decided I'm going to go first. So, okay. And I will pass.
All right. Let's go. Resource.
Let's see what I'm working with here.
It's not fully organized. But, all right, Weber the Opportunist. If this clash card deals damage to a contender, you may put an accessory with an initial resource cost of 1 or less from your Oblivion into play.
Sweet.
And if a weapon you control is attached to a clash card you don't control, this card gets +1/+1. And that's going to be my turn.
All right. Got a lot of that guy going on, but I also really want it for later. But no. All right. It's Avenging Guy, Trusting Instincts. If your opponent controls a clash ground, this card gets trigger attacked. Distract, target ready clash card. Whenever this card deals damage to a contender, draw a card. Then put 1 card from your hand on top of your deck. So I can't really attack. He doesn't have anybody engaged. If I attack his contender, it does nothing, and I don't have anything, so I'll pass.
Resource. Let's go to trigger enter. Create a badge. That's all I'm going to do. All right.
So, Avenging Guy preparing for combat. The Shake Weight Avenging Guy. Trigger enter. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You may reveal a non-clash card with an initial resource cost of 2 or less. If you do, put it in your hand. Put the remaining on bottom. Vengeance. Put the rest on bottom in any order. Probably not getting to the bottom of my deck. But let's see. Now I will go a 2/2 at your contender.
All right. I got no response.
Nothing. Nobody.
Well, all right. Take one. All right. Well, now I'm getting into territory about know what I want to get rid of. I'm not.
Because your hand's so good.
Yeah, exactly right.
We had a tradition for many, many years, and I, for whatever reason, didn't do it, but I did First Blood.
First blood.
First Blood. First damage.
Yeah, it probably won't matter, but you know, sure. Do mozzarella sticks. It costs 1 to attach. Uh, the attached card gets trigger obstruct, and then he gains 2 defense until the end of the clash. And then when it becomes attached for the first time each turn, my contender gains a health. So
Yeah, it's really good.
it's fun. All right, let's go. Paul helping out.
Your just board state is already going to be a little bit of a
I'm gonna swing at
problem for
your
me.
contender with a 0/2. Trigger attack and get attach target weapon you control to another target Alpha Hunter.
Yep. No obstructs.
All right, Attack that, and then
Any
gain
buffs?
health. No buff.
No buff. Okay. I'm going to engage him and distract Moxie,
Mhm.
so she cannot obstruct my next attack. And then I'm going to swing in 2/2.
We can't go, Paul.
Oh, you haven't engaged. I hate this guy. He's got an engaged clash card, so my first attack can't be a Paul. So those of you playing against Paul will understand why he's actually really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and go at your Paul helping out.
Hmm. Question is, do I want to obstruct with Moxie or Paul? Let's just do Paul.
When you can't obstruct with Moxie because that's
Oh, you're right.
distracted.
Distracted. All right. So I'll obstruct, and then I'll do the trigger obstruct, so I get to reveal the top card of my deck. And as long as it is a non-trap accessory, then my contender will prevent 2 damage in this clash, and then I get to draw this card.
It is a trap accessory though.
Uh, oh, darn it. Non-trap accessory. I'll still prevent 1 though.
Yeah, you'll still prevent one, which is good
And
because
then I
now
get to draw
you're
the card.
essentially an 0-2 obstructing my 2/2. Um, okay, so no buff.
Oh, it's your buff.
Yeah, I said no buff.
Oh, no buff.
Okay, nothing happens.
Nope.
Then I'll go 1/3.
Oh, obstruct. Here, 3/3.
All right, and I will vengeance and make myself a 3/4. And any buff? Nothing.
No buff.
All right. Since I didn't damage your contender, I don't get to draw a card. It is conditional. And then I will pass.
All right. Problem is, I'm not getting my weapons. So,
Yeah, not like last time we played.
yeah, last time we played was fun.
We have played 2 games already. Um,
They were pretty
the
quick.
Yeah, they were quick games. One, I just wasn't getting what I needed, wasn't drawing anything, and Ridge kind of beat me down in the second one. I had lethal on the next turn, but he put me away before it got back to my turn.
Ready those. How about this? Let's go. 1, I'll attach here. 1, I'll attach here. Man. I don't have any fun shenanigans to do off of here. I don't have my cards to sacrifice this stuff. Toss it to oblivion, bring it back. Not as fun this time.
Paul can really get
Paul, yeah,
rolling.
I've got all just low cost cards. So, I'll just attack here. I'll go 1 at your contender.
All right, no obstructs.
Uh, no buff.
No buff.
All right. Ding your 1. And what's unfortunate is I don't have a grenade on you. I don't get my perk, and I don't get to bring anything back, so I'm not throwing anything out. So,
Yeah.
your turn.
Ooh. All right.
Mm-hmm.
The Awakened Breaker. Trigger attack. This card gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Then draw a card. Then if your contender is a green alpha, which I'm not, so I don't get the second half, but I get he becomes a 5/4, draw a card when I attack. I will. Let's see. What's his stats again? A one
He's an
two.
O2, but I can when I obstruct, he becomes an O4.
Right, and that's a or that's a 1/2.
1/2.
All right, then I will swing in a 2/2 here.
All right. I'll obstruct here and then reveal
Non-trap
it.
accessory, so
Yep.
prevent 2 damage, so nothing happens.
Actually, if I reveal a non-trap accessory, uh,
Oh, it's not an
you prevent the
accessory.
next 2, but
That's right.
otherwise you just prevents 1. So
Yep.
it's not an
So
accessory, it's quick action.
yep, prevents 1, which still I do no damage. And then I'm going to distract Paul helping out.
Okay. It's not as fun.
Swing in with a 5/4. Draw a card.
Mm. Okay. All right. Um, no response. Can I buff?
No buff.
I'll bluff. Can only play this if my contender's an Alpha Hunter, and I get +1/+1. If I was obstructing, I get an additional +1/+1. Uh, then I get to draw 1, discard 1. So I'll probably get rid of.
So it's at a 5/4 into your 2/3.
Um, no, just a 1/2.
Oh,
So I'm not obstructing. Gotta get rid of a card. Let's see. That doesn't really help me right now, unfortunately.
and 3 damage.
Yep. 2, 3.
Gladly do that
And that only lasts through the end of the
through the end of the
clash.
clash. And then you can now obstruct with your 0/4. So, all right, I will pass.
What I need to do is start stuff out. Let's go.
Yeah, normally you got a few more weapons and big stuff moving by now.
I don't want my options. I like my options. I just don't have enough resources to do all of them. Let's go. To put out Sonic Grenade.
Don't like that.
Then I'm gonna swing Paul to Avenging Guy, an 01. And then I'll attach this for free on this dude.
Yep, no obstructs.
All right. I got no buff.
No buff.
Okay. No damage. And then I'll swing Contender, the 1/2, and then I get to throw this. Yeah, so yeah, I'll read it for grenades have a lot of text, but they essentially just say throw a grenade onto someone and then it has an effect. So while it's attached to a clash card you control, this weapon gets whenever the attached clash card attacks. You may attach this weapon to target clash card defending player controls. So what I would do first is throw it onto him. Well, let's see. What do I want to do? But basically, I get to target it, and then it says while this weapon is attached to a clash card you don't control. So while it's on one of your guys, it gets the attached clash card can't attack or obstruct.
Yeah.
And then during your primary phase, you can pay 2 resources of any color to send this to Oblivion, and if you do, then your cards get -2/-0. So I'll throw Sonic Grenade on here, but because that is on there, he gets an additional +1/+1.
So he's a 2.
He's a 2/3.
Yep.
You want to obstruct there?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's see if I want to buff. I don't want to lose my guy. Buff. Get +1/+1. I get to draw one, discard one.
So you're 3/4.
Yes.
Okay, no buff.
All right. And then pay one. This guy. This card. Oh. Oh yeah. I don't think I get to trigger the effects. I don't have any accessories in here, unfortunately. But if I were to deal damage there, but he is also an additional +1/+1. So I'll go at you for
Okay, no obstruct.
2. No buff.
No buff.
All right. I haven't been getting my moxies. Get my nice little engine of getting tokens out. Then next moxie, you can attack, sack, uh, an accessory. Then draw. All right, another Awaken Breaker.
Wake breaker.
Yay.
If I don't want to pay the 2, I just put out a new one. Benji guy taking aim. He's an 0/1. During my primary phase, I can engage him. If I do, target clash card gets +2/+0 until end of turn. So I will go my 2/2 into your 2/2.
Okay, let's see. Do I want to obstruct? Well, you're not going to attack anyone else, so let's do that. I'm going to obstruct here, and I can reveal. I'll prevent 1 of the damage. So 2/2 going at essentially, or a 1/2 going at a
0/1. Yep. Okay. So then I will engage, give him +2/+0. So he's a 6/3. And then I will swing contender. He becomes a 7/4.
Okay. I got no response.
No buff.
Okay, so I'll take what, 6?
Yeah.
But now you've done,
Yeah. I'm
peeved
now.
off
Now I got Paul below 12,
All right.
and then I will pass.
We'll see about that.
Remind me of the 12 ability. Remind the people out there watching.
Yeah, at 12, during my primary phase, I can engage him, and if I do, then I get to attach a weapon I control with an initial resource cost of 4 or less to either an Alpha Hunter or a Rogue.
And there are some
Clash card.
sweet 4 costs
Without
or
paying
less.
the attach cost. So, yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 6. I got 6 open right there, but maybe I go. I'm gonna pull 2. I'm a Solar Smash here.
Okay.
3 here. I'll take out Awaken Breaker.
That's not fun. That kind of changes my whole game plan.
Pay 3. Put out Moxie. And then I'm gonna how do I want to sequence this? I want to. I got a few options here. When she attacks, I can send in a weapon and draw. Um, he's currently 2/3. He's a 2/2. I don't have. Of course, if I sent like mozzarella sticks, um, it's just a one or less, so that doesn't work. Hmm. Let's go with. Hmm. I'll swing at contender for 0,
Okay.
and then
Nothing. No.
I'm gonna move this to actually just move it here. He's got the trigger attack. No buff.
No buff.
No buff. All right. And I get a gain of health for the first time it attaches to a clash card. Then I'm going to swing for. Let's go 2 at contender.
Okay. No obstruct.
And then before that, I'll just sack this. And then I get a draw card. And then I'll swing contender for 2.
Did you do your damage from this one?
Oh, sorry. I had no buff on that
No
one,
buff.
on this one. Okay. Then I'll swing 2 here.
Okay. No obstruct.
Okay.
No buff.
Nope, no buff. And then I'm going to pass.
Not gonna let me get below 15.
Just gonna chip away a little bit at you. I got 2 cards in hand, 1 standing resource. And I didn't get his perk because I didn't have anything to grab. And the badge doesn't disappears in Oblivion.
Yeah.
Become a
I'll pay
1/3.
2 and throw this off.
Okay.
So I will.
If you're gonna attack, you can't attack Paul first.
Yeah, that's the fun part. I'll swing my 0-2 at your
1/1.
1-1.
I'll obstruct. I'll reveal. Um, it's another trap, but
So nothing happens.
yeah.
All right. Then I will distract him so he can't obstruct my next attack.
Okay.
I'm going to
You gotta engage that.
buff him up. So he's now back to a 4-3. 5-4. Draw a card.
Mm. I got no response.
Okay, no buff.
Got buff.
4. And then I will.
How do you keep drawing those?
I started the game with 3. I've been waiting all game to get him out. And then I'll swing with a 5-4 again. Draw card.
I got no. Well, let's see. I
You can obstruct now.
obstruct.
There's
I
a
was
5-4.
distracted for a
Yeah,
second.
you
But
were
the
only
problem is you
distracted
distract me
temporarily.
long enough, but Paul can't pull a quick.
Yeah, so 5-4 into your
04.
card. 0-4.
Okay.
And I am. All my resources
Engaged
are
out.
tapped out. I'm exhausted. Everything, all my options. All right, pass.
Okay.
You killing my awakened breaker last turn saved you.
I know. Let's see.
We might have to play another game. We'll see. Maybe Paul will come back on me here,
I
but
know.
this isn't
Awaken
he already beat
currently.
me. He already beat me twice with Paul, so
Yeah, pretty
if I get
handily.
this one, we're
We're back to
2-1.
even. Let's see what I want to do. Okay. So I got 7 resources. Okay. Pay. Let's go. I just don't know if I have enough umph to do this, but all right.
All
Pay
right,
1.
see if you can kill me.
I mean, that's like I'm playing the longer game. Trigger attack. Um, throw this onto Moxie. So O2 at
Yep, no
Avenging Guy.
obstruct.
No obstruct. Um, I got no buff.
Okay,
So
no buff.
nothing. And then let's go. Actually, I'm gonna engage him and I'll throw on mozzarella sticks to Weber. And then I gain a health. See if that makes a difference. Hmm. See if I want to use my incendiary grenade. It's only really gonna. Well, I mean, it's still. Let's go. Trigger attack. I'll throw this just on this guy. When you obstruct it, you take 4 damage.
Yep,
But now he gets +1/+1. So 2 at Avenging Guy.
no obstruct.
Okay, no buffs. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Uh-oh.
Go flare.
Flare. There we go.
5/5 flight, but I'm actually gonna throw it at. That's just you. You just get your buff on attack.
Yep,
So I'm just gonna go right at Sonoro
yep,
here.
no obstruct.
Um, no
No buff.
buff.
All right.
Okay, and I
I
pass.
skip resource.
Okay.
Another taking aim. Another taking
Oh my
aim.
goodness.
Um, what's remind me his stats right now?
Right now he is a 2/2, and then if he obstructs, he's a 2/4.
Okay. Do a basic action, ricochet arrow, and do 2 damage to him.
Hmm. So you're gonna hit lethal right now.
Yeah. Want to pick up your cards or?
Oh, you got to
All
finish it
right.
out.
All right. We'll
I don't
finish it out.
scoop.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go a 2/2 into your O2.
Okay. No response.
No buff. Okay. And then I'm going to give him +2/+0. Give him +2/+0. Give him +2/+0.
So +6.
So he's a 6. So he's a 10/3. And then when I attack with him, he'll become an 11/4.
Mm.
And I'll go for 11. That's your contender.
And I'm an 0-1, so
You're an 0-1,
take 10.
which 10. And that is my first time. We've played 3 games. It's now 2-1. 2-1,
2-1.
Paul.
Yeah.
But Avenging Guy takes game 3. That's it. You finally saw the power
That was the only one
of
that
the
they saw.
Avenging Guy.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.